Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to archer+Alex. My name is Alex, I am the owner and maker here, and today I'm super excited because if you ever wanted to make lotion, I know I have. And today we're going to do that, thanks to our collaboration with Wholesale Supplies Plus. So in today's video, we're going to be using their Shea Butter and Aloe base to create 2 out of 3 stunning lotions. So I'm super excited to dive into this base. It's fantastic. Y'all are going to love this video so much. Once again, thank you so much to our friends over at Wholesale Supplies Plus, and let's get right into it. Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to make lotion. Thanks to our friends over at Wholesale Supplies Plus. They are the sponsors of today's video. So we're going to be making 3 different lotions. In this video, I'm going to be making 2, count them, 2 of the 3, using the Crafter's Choice, there we go, Shea Butter and Aloe Lotion Base. Now, this has some really incredible ingredients, including the shea butter and the aloe vera. You also have sunflower seed oil, and then of course you have caprylic and capric glycerides in there, which are really good, like fats for your skin. So the first one we're going to be making today is going to be actually using essential oils that I got from Wholesale Supplies Plus a while ago. But this is our blend for mint condition. And then we're going to be also using the blue green and the yellow lime color drops just to give this a little extra pizzazz. But the first thing we're going to do, because we're not disgusting, is we're going to be taking our 91% isopropyl alcohol. And if you're doing any sort of bath and body making, I recommend doing this just to kind of sterilize your bowl a little bit, keep things clean, keep things hygienic. All of my lotion containers have already been spritzed with alcohol. The beauty of this base is that it already has a preservative in it, so you don't need to add anything to it, but let's give it another fighting chance and make sure that we keep this process as clean as possible. All right. So now let's go ahead and bust open this lotion base. There we go. That's what it looks like. Kind of jiggly, kind of jello-y. And so what we're gonna do is we're going to add in 28 ounces of this to our container, because that is going to be our batch size for this project. So you can use this on its own for like a fragrance-free lotion option. I'm choosing to add fragrance to it because I'm a wild child. And it's summer, so why not? Why not have a little bit of fun? So one thing you're going to need for this lotion base, for this project, for the lotion projects in general, is you're going to want a scale. I'm using the KD 8000, which you can also find at WSP. But you're also going to want a temperature gun. So, reason being is that with this, we're going to want to do small burst in the microwave to get this to 120 degrees. You don't want to really go over that. That way you don't start to break down the preservative, and you don't break down some of the other ingredients in here. So, a temperature gun is a great tool to have. I got mine from Harbor Freight years and years and years ago, but I'm fairly certain that WSP has this as well. So I'm gonna go pop this in the microwave and I will be right back. Today's video is sponsored by Wholesale Supplies Plus. As you all have known, Wholesale Supplies Plus has been one of my creative partners since the very beginning. When I launched my very first sea salt soaps, solid scrubs, solid fragrances, even our ready-to-wash soaps. Wholesale Supplies Plus has been a part of the process every step of the way. So when they reached out and asked if I would want to do some videos with them, I was more than excited, more than happy to. And I get to bring exciting information to you, including a little bit of information about their lotions. So this video has been heavily focused over their lotions. I'm using the Shea Butter and Aloe Vera lotion base. It's vegan, it's great. But whether you're just getting started and need smaller quantities as a smaller bath and body brand, you're looking to DIY your hobby around, or you're looking to take that next step into purchasing bulk wholesale products, Wholesale Supplies Plus has your back. So, thank you, Wholesale Supplies Plus. I can't wait to dive into these products, and let's get back into the video. Okay, so we are back. Our lotion base is at about 125 degrees, so a little bit warmer than I anticipated. But it took about 3 minutes. So what is that? 6 30-second bursts to get to where we are. But the directions say that you want it to be in a nice liquidy consistency. That way that you're able to pour it into your jars. So what I'm gonna do first is take some of this yellow-green colorant. We're just gonna add a few drops of that. We want it to be colored, but like not enough to tint your skin or anything. So just a little beep, beep, boop, boop. And then, because I'm having a thinking that this is going to be a very strong blue compared to this yellow-green, is we're gonna put like a thimble's amount. See, and I was correct. So I just want this to kind of have that signature kind of, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to see on camera. We'll have Alex in the studio color grade it so you can see, but it kind of has like a soft green color, and that's definitely what I want. Okay, so with this base, you can add up to 4% fragrance. So for us, we're able to add 1.1 ounce fragrance. All right, so we got that in there. I love the fragrance capacity of this base. So for context, in our ready-to-wash soap, we use about 5% concentration if we can with the fragrance. So that's just based off of your IFRA standards and all of that fun stuff. So with these lotions, you're definitely going to get a similar fragrance experience that you would from our ready-to-wash soaps, which is great because we plan on doing more lotion. So if you're a fan of the ready-to-wash soaps and their fragrances, then we more than likely will have a fragrance coming to you in a lotion. Now's the time, if I want to tweak our color. So once I added in that essential oil, our color kind of dissipated on me a little bit. It can happen. So that's 2 drops of that blue and then 10 drops of that yellow green. I think that's just about perfect. So when I was talking to the Wholesale Supplies Plus team, I thought it'd be so cool to do a lotion with our kind of like cooling essential oil blend. So Mint Condition was that diva for me, because what sounds like fantastic is a day at the pool. You're a little roasty toasty, not anything, you know, terrifying or skin damaging, of course. But after a day at the pool, come home, shower, and then moisturize with this Shea Butter and Aloe lotion base. And then to have an essential oil blend that's kind of cooling. I thought that sounded so refreshing. So I love these jars also, and I can't wait to show you the packaging treatment that I'm doing on them. One of my goals for 2025 was to elevate our packaging, and I don't know, I'll let y'all decide. But I think when you look at the products that we've put out so far and some of the packaging that we've done so far, I would say that I've done a very good job at elevating our packaging. This is perfect. So these are 4-ounce jars. And with a product like this, because this has a sanitary cap and seal to it, you do not want to fill all the way to the top. And with hot summery conditions, you also don't want to be all the way to the top because your product is going to expand during transit and travel, and so is some of the air that's in this product. So you want to have, like you hear it in like canning, so whenever you're canning food, you want a little bit of headspace. So I filled all the way up and then left a little bit of headspace for our little insert here to sit on top. That way, as the product ships to you and it gets sloshed around and all of that, there's enough room for this piece to do its job. And then you're not going to lose or have any leakages in transit. So what we're gonna do is we are going to let these kind of sit and come back to room temperature. Once they do, we will be able to put their lids back on. I'll go ahead and give everything a nice little spray and a rub down with our 91% isopropyl just to keep it ready. That way if any lotion drip down the side of these, our labeling and stuff like that will adhere to these. But then with the power of movie magic, I will be right back to do our second lotion of this video. All right, so we are back with lotion number 2. And the next fragrance oil we're going to use, and I'm super excited for this one. So I wanted to do something kind of spa vibes-esque. So we're going to be doing this new fragrance oil from Wholesale Supplies Plus in their Crafter's Choice line called Terra and Timber. So this has notes of fresh air and eucalyptus with a green whisper of muguet. Then it also has tree moss, red cedar, and vetiver. And then the base is amber, creamy sandalwood, oak, and airy musk. So kind of woody, but definitely spa vibes. So we're gonna go ahead and add in our 1.1 ounces of this. Oh my goodness, that smells incredible. I've only smelled this one in the bottle. Man, once you get it out of the bottle into a product, you definitely have that like creamy sandalwood note. I love this. man. So with the spa vibe, I'm going to keep this one white. So this one's not going to have any colorant in it. So let me widen our shot because it's kind of crazy. So you can kind of tell this is our mint condition. It has a little bit of a green tint to it compared to this Diva, which has no tint to it. And I think that that's going to be perfect. So let me finish incorporating that in real quick. I'm going to grab my jars. So doing this project, I wanted to have like a little something for everybody. I know that like most of y'all will be fine with mint condition and the little like pop of color it has. It's nothing too extreme, nothing too wild. But I wanted to have something for my folks that don't really care for the colorant in their products. I try to keep a healthy balance over here of that. And then for my divas, my queens, my creatures of the night, I'm going to be doing one in the next video that is a huge departure from both of these. So it's going to have color, it's going to have shimmer. Like this is a lotion I want to make in the next video that you could take with you to the pool, and it's going to give you some like glowy bronze, like miss me with your nonsense, like energy. And I can't wait for it. Let me scrape this down. I've smelled this fragrance oil before as a different name or a different like, under a different thing. Like it's very familiar to me. Like not in a bad way, but in a like, where have I smelled this before? Like it smells like something my mom used to wear when I was a kid. And like, this kind of like luxe unisex kind of way, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It's got like really great like clean skincare vibes to it. Like if you were to smell this lotion out in the wild at like an Ulta or another like store of that ilk, you would be like, girl, I want to rub this all over my body. It smells so gosh darn good. All right, so I got everybody loaded up. And like the last lotion, we're gonna let these come back down to room temperature. If you want me to, I can punch you in for a closer look. But this is what we're looking like. So once they're back down to room temperature, we'll be able to slap the safety seal and the lid back on them. And then when we close out this video, actually, before we close out this video, because I think that would be fun, I had to think for a second, the buffering. I would love to show you the packaging. So how I put on the packaging, the design that I've chosen for the packaging, putting all the little bits and bops and bells and whistles on, might as well do it. Let's do it. That sounds like fun. So I'll be back probably in a few hours, and then we will start to clean these up, label these, and do all of the cool fun things. Okay, so I am back the next day, and I have our beautiful, gorgeous little labels for mint condition completed. I love how these vinyls turned out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you through what I do for this first jar. And then once I have the first jar done, I'm just going to rip through the other 7 jars. And then we'll be back to show you the final product for this one. So all I do is I take our transfer, if I can get a nail under it. There we go. And I grab one of my A+As, use my little squeegee tool, swipe it, and then pick it up. And then we're going to go over here to the jar. Get it centered on. And then you want to really press and work these vinyls onto the lid. You don't want there to be a bunch of air pockets or anything like that, because they will just pop off. So once we got that down, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of bubbling there. So that tells me that I need to put our transfer tape back on and really kind of push and work those bubbles out, because those will be points where this lifts during use, during transit, during storage, and it just won't be a great looking product. Ta-da, so we have that on. And so now what I'm going to do is go in and pick up our product name. So it just says mint condition, nothing too fancy. And we're going to squeegee this on so I can pick it up just like so. And then kind of keeping our A+A centered, I'm going to take this and wrap it around the base or the body of the jar. So it's super simple, but it just adds just like a little something to the packaging. Like so much extra little drama and visual interest. Beautiful. And I don't have them printed up yet, but what we're going to do is in the rest of the space of the jar, so this area from here to here, we're going to have a label, and it's going to talk about how to use the product, fragrance details, and then on the bottom we will have our disc that has all of our manufacturing information. So being a Bath & Body brand, there's things that you have to list out. Being the ingredients of a product, you have to have your contact information or a way to contact you. So on the bottom it'll just say manufactured and distributed by archer+Alex, Lawrence, Kansas, and then our support email, and then it'll also have all of our ingredients on this bottom ring. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I am back. I have completed our mint condition lotions off camera. They got a rad little label. So we have the instructions or the directions, you have the product name, you also have the fragrance details, and then you also have all of the ingredients. So what I really like about Wholesale Supplies Plus is they list out all of the ingredients, so there's no guesswork. I can literally just copy this, paste this into the label, format it, and I'm good to go. We also have that there are 4 ounces of lotion or 113 grams. And then we also have, this is a vegan lotion. And because this is a formulation that could wear away at a label, it does have a clear coat over top of it. That way the lotion does not start to disintegrate the label. So that is mint condition. I love it. It turned out so good. So up next for this video, we have our lotion that we used, the Terra and Timber fragrance, and we're going to call that Spa La La. So I went with kind of a sandier off-white color for these stickers. I think they look really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're going to label up these jars, and then we will meet you back in the studio, and Alex in the studio will wrap this video up. Y'all, and that's how easy it is to create lotion with the Wholesale Supplies Plus Shea Butter and Aloe base. So, I'm so excited. This video couldn't have turned out better. And I want to show off the final products of our mint condition and our Spa La La lotions. So, mint condition, as you can see, stunning green holographic shift into yellow. I'm obsessed. I could not be happier with this. And then of course, Spa La La, you have that stunning cream with the black. I can't breathe. It turned out so perfectly. So once again, a big thank you to our friends over at Wholesale Supplies Plus for being a part of this video, for throwing old Archer and Alex a bone and helping us fund this project. Y'all, if you've ever wanted to try out lotions, do it, do it. It's super easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So until the next video where we make our 3rd and final lotion in collaboration with our friends over at Wholesale Supplies Plus, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. I know it's a little bit longer, but there was so much to cover. Also hit that subscription button, join the Brat Pack over here on YouTube, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified anytime that I upload a video. Until next time, until the next video, make sure you stay safe, stay happy, and toodles!